The metal has been poured. The beasts have spilled out upon the land, and Frozen Foxy, the tyrant of the world, is now back again. Welcome to Let's Play Civilization V with Frozen Foxy, where, on your request, we are destroying the entire world and taking it over. So every one of you are going to be citizens of Frozen Foxyville. Anyway, last time we were slowly devouring the French on the edge here. They've still got a few things left, including Paris. But Paris will not stand for very long. And we also, if this would load, got a little bit of a foothold over here in the Chinese territories in South America, which makes very little sense, but whatever. And we also launched some nukes at their area here, which happens to have uranium. That can't be safe, but, you know, whatever. Got a nice little giant death robot here waiting to take out Najran here. This could be interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. Monaco, I need you to build a courthouse. And that seems to be about it, other than a whole bunch of messages on stuff. And apparently we've got Mongolia slowly trying to take back their town. I do not think that's going to happen, considering we've got a whole bunch of giant death robots. Anyway, we'll be back in just a minute.
The past is over.
And apparently we got future technology again. No real reason to get future technology over and over again, but it's there, I guess. And this stealth bomber out here on the coast is completely useless right now. Let's go up here and see what's going on. Looks like we've got some French rocket artillery trying to push through. Surprised that they even have rockets. It is not going to last for very long. Hey, I was kind of looking at that. Jeez. I do not even know where that went. It was over on the French border somewhere. There we go. That didn't really take down too much of you, but whatever. Go ahead and hit you as well. I love how we just keep coming back here. Suppose I could go ahead and take that worker. That city is not going to be able to do anything about it. However, that is going to take 4 turns. Great, this is not a good foothold here, so I do have to go down to the bottom of this island. Fantastic. Alright, my giant death robots, make sure that you're going to the proper location. Otherwise, we will not be having any robots on land, and that just wouldn't be good. Let's see what's going on over here. Got some people trying to surround the area. I don't think that's going to work out very well for them. Let's find out. Horses versus giant death robots. Nope. Didn't happen. Oh yeah. I still love these giant death robots. They are so awesome. Looks like we got a few more cities from the Ottomans out here. And Genoa down there. You know, I think I'm going to go after Konya down here, and then hit up Genoa afterwards, because then we can get rid of a city-state, which would be nice. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do much of anything right now with this. Probably the city can hit me from here, but whatever. I guess I'll just move up. And you can go do whatever. Ah, promotion for my giant death robots. Give you some rough terrain. Let's see here. Got a whole bunch of guys moving out from Sudan. And someone to shoot at. I just love how that switches the map all the way across and screws everything up. Thank you, Civilization. You're a peach. Yep, that's not going to come back, is it? Just love that. It's not working too well. Anyway, let's see. Somewhere on this carrier, we've got some jet fighters. And everything is screwing up. Awesome. I love it. Let's start striking this town. Sweet. It'll be good to have a new town in Chinaland. Ever so slowly entering here. Alright. Got some pearls down here too, it looks like. Those could be nice. We'll leave you alone. I could use some new nukes on the coast. Let's go up here. This is looking terrible. Not loading at all. You know what? We're just going to switch over to terrain mode. I think we may have to stay at that for a while. Let's see. Do I want it to be at New York or do I want it to be somewhere else? I could get it at Philly. Philly might be the best place to put it. Just because I can slide it down from there. But we are going to purchase a new nuclear submarine. And we're going to purchase some nice missiles for it. Let's see here. I believe the atom bomb is the less expensive one. And the nuke is much more expensive. Yep. So we'll get some nukes. I do not want to buy a tile. And I do not want to change production. Let's try that again. Where the hell did that nuke go? There it is. Alright. Now we'll have a couple of nukes to put on to this submarine. And then we'll be good to go from there. And hopefully, around 2077 or so, we'll start nuking this area over here and create the wasteland. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Another player destroyed Dublin, which prevents me from fulfilling the request. Why would I care about that? I'm in permanent war. That's just... it doesn't matter at all. I have no idea why I would care even slightly. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. Got our ship up there. Nothing really happening. I think I may start purchasing some more destroyers to get out into the ocean and hopefully hunt down Siam. Wherever the hell Siam has gone to. Gotta be out there somewhere. Let's get you... let's see, what does have the most moves? Because you've got 8. Battleship has 4, so that's worthless. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it looks like that destroyer is going to be the best thing I've got. So we'll buy some destroyers along this coast here. Get one Cape Town. And that is all I can buy for the moment. I'll have to save up some money. Go ahead and produce some new stuff with you. That was not what I wanted to do at all. I do not want a settler. I do not even remember what town that was. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Well, I don't want wonders. And apparently there's nothing else for me to build here. I could do the Apollo program, but that is worthless for me. So let's just go with wealth. Let's see what we got here. You can actually have a medical lab. Stealth can stay where it is. Carrier can stay where it is. Giant death robots. Let's see what we got going on around here. Got a nice little thing there, and can also go in and attack these guys. However, there is a lot of people all over my place here. I should probably do something about those guys. They are most certainly working their way in. I'm just not sure that I want to go after Almaty right now. You know what? I can switch feet and stop going after the French for a while. They've been punished. I'm sure they'll be happy if they don't have to be destroyed for a little longer. Can I kill you? I'll take 2 turns, 2 turns. Basically everything takes 2 turns at this point. So, I guess I'll move you back up this way. Alright. Stealth bomber. Let's go ahead and knock you down. That works. And I should be able to kill you now. Sweet. Let's see what kind of an airstrike I can do. I can hit a few of you guys. Nice. Stealth bombers. Some of my favorite units. Can hit just about anywhere. Do I want to keep punishing the French? Perhaps. But I would really like to move this guy forward. So we'll hit you there. What else can we hit? Not a thing with you. So we'll go ahead and put you over here. So you're nice and close. You, I think, should probably stay where you are. But let's see if there's anything that is capable of being destroyed. Nope. That is about it for that. I'm going to let you rest. How about you? That could do some damage to me. But let's go for it. I got half of it down. And I'm only down 3 hit points, so let's do it again. Aw. I was hoping that was going to kill it. No such luck. Give you a military base. You get a theater. Museum for you. Windmill. Circus. More circus. And unit promotion. Let's see, we'll give you naval targeting. Because land units? Why bother? Movement would be nice. And more promotions. You might be good for land units. But I'm going to switch over to naval units for pretty much everything. Mainly because I'm going to be hunting things down on the seas. So that seems like a better way of doing things. Alright. And that is about it for that. Apparently a lot of enemies have been spotted. But that is to be expected considering that we have a whole bunch of things right on top of us on the other side of the world. Let's go ahead and give you a research lab. Sounds good to me. Let's see, can you hit anything? More nothing, it looks like. Because there's nothing in the wide open sea at the moment. Alright, let's check out this destroyer. I am going to pop you right on over here. Not quite far enough just yet, but soon we'll get there. Nothing going on in your range. I think I'll go ahead and move you on over. Where would I like to move you? Probably Monaco. Seems like a good place. Alright. Lots of units around here right now. Let's finish you off. Seriously? That didn't finish you off. I am slightly disappointed in that not working. Alright. Let's check out the world. It doesn't look too hot because it's not loading very well, but I've got to see this giant death robot take over this city. Or at least try to. Close. Not quite. I certainly could use another giant death robot around here. That would help out. Probably should have stealth bombed it a bit. Let's see here. Got a lot of the Mongols around here. Don't really care about them at the moment. I think we'll go ahead and hit someone from Almaty. Probably you. Wow. Random Chinese unit. Out of nowhere. Alright, let's see here. I want probably siege with this guy. I don't care about air repair. Yeah, let's get some more siege. You will be great against cities. Like Almaty right here. Let's see what kind of damage you can do to this guy. And 5. Not bad. That's pretty good. Where's this giant death robot at? Over here. Should probably move you towards Genoa over here. Yeah, I think I'll leave the Mongols alone for the moment. Until I at least get Genoa out of here. I'll just move you forward. I'll just attack Genoa from all different angles. I'm sure they'll enjoy that a lot. We'll switch on back because that's starting to not load again. Let's go ahead and destroy you, or at least try. Now we're getting in here. Aw, you didn't have enough moves for that? I thought this road would be able to at least take it up there. That's disappointing. Alright. Let's do some bombardment. Looks like they're trying to prepare some kind of offensive over here, but... or at least a defensive, but I don't think that's going to happen at this rate. Not when I get multiple giant death robots over here.